Hey, it's your boy Chongo coming at you with another video. This video is Rudy's survival plan, brought to you by Bad Friends Clips. Alright, every time Rudy is on Bad Friends, it's always a good time. She always has some dumb shit to say, and a lot of times she happens to be accidentally funny, like she doesn't realize it kind of thing, and I love it, right? So, with that being said, let's get right into it.
Where am I when I'm 80? You tell me.
Oh, you?
Yeah, where am I? Where am I living? What am I doing?
You are, believe it or not.
Please say I'm gay. Please say
No,
I'm
no,
gay.
you're not gay. But
No?
believe it or not, you decided to keep working, but not as an actor or a comedian, but you wanted to wear a uniform.
What do I do?
Well, you have a grandchild, right?
I have a grandbaby.
You have a grandbaby.
Got
But
it.
what's crazy about it is you don't have children.
So I just have a baby.
Yeah, that's what's
Got
crazy
it.
about. We don't know how
Got it.
this happened, but
I'm
you just
following.
one day say, I have a grandchild.
I sure
And
do.
we're like, you don't have any children.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you think.
Yeah, but we don't know the history and we don't know the story.
Right.
Right?
What's my uniform?
You're the janitor at the kids' elementary school.
You make a joke? I've always wanted to be a janitor.
That's why I know. I know that.
Always.
I know.
Have you seen me with a mop?
Yeah. But you're like a wise janitor
Yeah.
where the kids ask you questions.
What's my name? I got to change my name to protect, my
do you mean?
identity. I can't be Mr. Santino, the janitor.
Your bad friends would be long and gone by then.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. No one's going to know
They'll
what
call
that
me
is.
Mr. Sanny.
Yeah.
Mr. Sanny? Mr. Sanny?
Sanny.
What happened in your life, Mr. Sanny?
Right.
I go, well, one day, a good old Asian friend of mine
Here we go.
wanted to start a show.
Mm-hmm.
I started a little show. It was a radio-y show, back when people used to listen to people talk. And that little fucking noodle schemed and scammed me, sold the company years later, and now he's
Sonny?
retired. Yes?
Noodle is offensive.
What, to whom?
I mean, it's just, these are generations later. We're far more sensitive to stuff like noodle.
right, okay.
Yeah.
So
So
this
just
little,
reframe it.
This little dumpling I started a show with.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, just move on. Okay. Dumpling.
Listen up, you little. I didn't fight in World War III.
Yeah, we don't know. There could have been a World War III.
100%.
Yeah.
There could be. What do you mean? There will be a World War III,
That's so interesting to me.
and you guys are gonna have to fight in it.
Well, I
Yeah.
can protest and say women should stay in the house.
Oh.
Reverse feminism.
Reverse feminism.
I like
Yes.
this.
Wow.
Wait, because you think women shouldn't work.
Women
You know what you said to me? You said, Tito Andrew, women shouldn't work or vote or drive.
No,
Or make this. She said
no.
that.
I'm saying if it's World War III, then I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, but if it's World War III and you want equality, then everyone has to fight.
Yeah.
You want equality?
No,
You don't want equality.
if it's World War III.
So you want equality unless it's World War III. Got it.
You think World War III is going to be fought on the ground? I don't know.
No, it's going to be another version of COVID. It'll just be it'll all be biochemical
Like
warfare.
a biochemical warfare. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's not
and it'll
gonna
be
on
put
the-
in our fucking.
Yeah.
We'll all have to drink bottled water because the sink water will kill all of us.
Imagine being in the front lines, though. How scared you? We're in a foxhole.
If it was real war,
Yeah, like us three in a foxhole, and there's just pew, pew, bombs going off, right? And we're just sitting there. It's
Okay,
like,
Rudy, you get up there and look first.
No, I'll just kill myself.
whoa.
You know what?
Yeah.
Good idea. Point your guns at me now. What would you do if you were in a foxhole with us?
I'll just kill myself.
God, come on, you gotta
That's
have.
not the instinct isn't to do that. It's to survive.
But why would I go through that and then just have like PTSD and just have the worst life?
Because you're alive. No, you don't.
No. People sometimes experience that have great lives. You can do EMDR. There's other ways to deal with trauma. You can do it.
You can do DMT.
You can do DMT.
You can do ayahuasca. You can get back. You can get
Yeah, you can get
recentered.
back.
You can get back.
Okay, I won't kill myself then.
This sounds like a lie.
Yeah.
This sounds like you're gonna do it. Give me your gun.
Yeah.
Give it to me. That's not a gun.
Yeah.
Give me your gun, please. Give me your gun. That's exactly what she would do. And she'd kill you and me, and then go, those idiots thought I was going to kill myself. And then she'd jump out of the foxhole.
You know what? I would have to take the gun until we're fighting. I can't trust you. I can't sleep. And then, because every time we'd wake up, you'd probably have the fucking gun to your mouth. You know what I mean? Right? And we'd have to like.
I'm keeping it warm. Rudy.
Yeah.
By the way, can you imagine me, you, and her at a campsite, right? We made it through the first night of war. First night of war is done. We
There's
did
a campsite?
Well, we're camping. We're out in the wild. We're on the run, dude. It's all every person for themselves. We've decided to team up, us three, and we've used
So we've run away from them. What do you call that? We're
Deserters?
deserters.
Yeah, wouldn't we? You're not staying with the pack.
That's so fucking offensive to even hear that.
You would 100%.
I would fight for my nation.
Nope. You would leave.
I would. Well, you know what? I'd be confused. What direction?
So you listen.
I would be confused at what direction to go.
So listen to Gambini and fucking
right,
Gombolini.
The only way I would do it is like, you know, you would go. Let's go with the children. I think this is a better way around. Let's get them from behind. Really, what we're doing, we're deserting.
Yes.
We're
tricking them. We're like,
we're tricking.
guys, we'll go look.
We're gonna go around, infiltrate on behind.
Smart.
Yeah, right.
Where are we really headed?
What?
Where are we really going?
We're really going to like Boston or something.
I was going to say, let's go to Mexico.
Oh yeah, Mexico.
Let's go to Cabo
or
something.
Yeah, not north.
We're going. No, why the fuck would we go?
That's why I'm not the leader.
Worse, yeah, I'm leader.
You leader. Yeah.
We're going to Puerto Vallarta. Okay, we're going to go to Mexico. We want to go to a beach area,
right?
So that we can live.
What if the war's in Mexico though?
The war is definitely not in Mexico. The war is going on in Mexico right now, but it's not our war.
Okay, it's not a war.
This war is going on U.S. soil.
Yeah,
it's on the United States and it's everywhere. And we're running south to get to Mexico, to go down to Puerto Vallarta. And let me tell you something. First night, we made it through. Rudy killed a bunch of people. She's feeling weird about it. The fire is bubbling. I'm making food. You're playing video games.
Bobby's just crying.
He's crying.
Why?
I feel like you do that.
Yeah.
You just
because
like...
I don't like seeing dead people.
That's right.
I don't like war.
And I imagine you drawing something in the sand, like playing a game in the sand by yourself.
Well, yeah, I'm drawing a farm.
Yeah, drawing a little farm.
I'm drawing
You're
a farm.
Stardew Valley.
I'm doing Stardew Valley sand version. Yeah.
And I say, you guys, somebody has to stay up at night to keep the fire going. Who's going to do it?
Well, she's going to say she's going to do it, but it's going to go out in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And guess what? We freeze to death. We die first night. We
in
win.
Mexico, we freeze to death?
on the way down.
In Boston, maybe.
No, on the way down, we freeze to death. It's the middle of winter.
Okay.
And we're naked. You have to fight naked in World War III.
Oh, I see.
Clothes are you can't do clothes.
Yeah.
But naked warfare.
We would have to pillage.
Where are we pillaging first?
Like, because if there's a war in the United States, I'm sure there's going to be a Vons that's on fire.
Yeah.
We'll just sneak in.
I think a John's for sure. Yeah.
We get a John's, right? And then I'll go.
Wouldn't it be fun to?
And you know what I would do? This is how honest I am. I'd still pay for it. I'd put a couple $100 on the counter.
You would take. You take tap as everything is on fire. Can you just tap?
And I would get Sunny Delight.
Okay, this is the problem.
What?
We're in the grocery store. What are you getting for us tonight?
Sunny Delight.
And
we need vitamin C.
What?
What else?
Oh, fruit roll-ups. We need fruit.
Yep.
Because
no,
really?
You're smart.
No, really? Because let me say something. We grab bananas and apples, real fruit. They're gonna get rotten in the bag. Fruit roll-ups stay on forever.
Well, you know she's gonna grab bananas.
Yeah,
those feet are gonna grab bananas for sure.
You'll grab the bananas.
I need bananas to poo.
Baked beans.
We're not worried about poop.
But I need to poo.
We all have to poo in the situation.
Let me tell you
No,
something.
but I'm always constipated.
In wartime, you're gonna poo.
Okay.
Can you imagine the one flaw of our trio is that she's constipated?
Yeah.
We can't fight. She can't shit.
Yeah.
The other guys are like, "Come out, you cowards!" She's like, "I can't poo." Time out! I can't poo.
Yeah.
Fucking Rudy, man, with her weird shit, right? Alright, so they were saying like Andrew Santino when he gets old, he's gonna be a janitor and blah blah blah, like the fucking podcast is gonna be long gone. And you know, it makes me wonder, like 20 years from now, all these YouTube celebrities, I mean, it doesn't take a lot of physical work to do it, right? So unless they get canceled or something, they can keep that going. I mean, they can do a podcast until they're 80, right? Like Joe Rogan, even he's getting up there in age, but even then, he still has another 20 years left, unless he gets canceled and all this bullshit he's got going on. I feel like half the country does not like him anymore. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I wonder who would be the one to cancel the podcast. Would it be Andrew that throwing the flag or throwing the towel first, or would it be Bobby Lee? I mean, from what I can tell, based on what they were saying, he doesn't have any kids, but somehow he'd end up with grandkids, right? So maybe that's what it would be, right? Like he'd end up having kids, or one of them would end up having kids, and then they'd end up moving on and getting married, or blah blah blah, all that shit, right? And then I'm sorry, I do not see him going to combat. As a Marine veteran, I just don't see them going to combat World War III, right? And Rudy was saying something about, oh, I'll just kill myself, right? But like, realistically, it's human nature to stay alive as long as possible. But I love how feminism works, right? Women only want to be feminists when it's convenient, right? They only want equality when it's convenient. Bill Burr had a joke about that shit, where it's like women only want the good things about fucking. They pick and choose, they cherry pick what equality means, right? I only want equal pay, but I don't want to go to combat. So equality is only when it's convenient, right? Yeah, I just don't see her going to combat, right? Pooing is the problem. She needs to eat bananas and shit. You know, I don't know what it is about Rudy, but she has this face where she always has this look on her face where she looks disgusted about something. It's almost like she smelled something gross and that's her face. I mean, all things considered, she's kind of cute, I gotta say. But she has this look, like this rusting bitch face, like, ew, get away from me, right? Yeah, I don't know. And then Bobby Lee was talking about playing Stardew Valley Sand Edition. You know, your boy Chongo has heard nothing but good things about that game. And I've just never really played it, right? What I've been playing recently is Fallout 76. You know, that game's growing on me. I'm starting to get a little bit hooked to it. But I was playing last night for a while. But I heard today there's an update or something. It's down for maintenance. So your boy Chongo is going to be doing this after work today, right? Anyways, if you're still following me, go ahead and like and subscribe. Your boy Chongo just recently hit 1,000 subscribers. All I gotta say is thank you, right? Thank you guys. But go ahead and like and subscribe. You know, 10,000 subscribers is the next milestone your boy Chongo is trying to hit, right? So if you like and subscribe, you know what? It's gonna inch me closer. But with that being said, that's all I really got. You guys take care. Peace out.